So it sounds simple, doesn't it? Just paint what you feel like painting. That's what they say, but then it becomes more than that. You're trying to show an idea on canvas, tell a bit of a story. And I was so excited about this one. I got the idea through one of my morning creative thinking exercises. It was one of those ideas when you're just desperate to start it, and I called it No Turning Back. It was going to be 3 overlapping faces, a profile, a 3/4 view and a front-on face, and they were going to represent the different stages of change, but all in my abstract face style. And the piece was meant to be the messy middle stage. I thought I could perhaps make a collection out of it. It was that stage when you've made the move from where you were, but you're still kind of working things out. Now, my first attempt was a complete disaster. I destroyed it. Do you ever do that? Sometimes it feels good just not to have to look at anymore. And unfortunately, the way I paint means it's not easy to reuse a canvas again. Now, when I paint my abstract faces, I often work without planning. And I love this as it means more spontaneity. But the downside is that there's more chance that it's going to go wrong. And I was gutted. I'm not kidding. It actually felt, I don't know, kind of put me in this real slump of a mood. So I decided that maybe the idea was worth another go. Now, I don't usually do this because sometimes the more you try, the worse it gets. It's like this big hole in your inspiration cup and all the ideas just dripping away. But I just didn't want to let it go yet. So this time I printed out a sketch to size. Massive it was, 70 centimetres by 70 centimetres, and I taped it all together as a guide. I decided I was going to simplify the background because before I just really overdid that. But this time it didn't quite go how I wanted it, and I managed to leave less of the white showing than I wanted. But anyway, I decided to carry on, and I transferred the drawing and worked in my usual way. I started with the charcoal, roughing the shape and the shadows. Then I like my work to have a grunginess about it, so I use a sponge roller to roll on matte medium. I added in highlights with a white acrylic paint. Then the detail is done with wax pastels. I really like the tactile feel of these and the ability that you can mix them on the canvas. At the beginning I was thinking about adding graffiti symbols on the left of the piece, but the painting as a whole just looks so sterile and nothing at all like the chaos of changing something. So I threw in some loose, chaotic pink marks instead. Now I need to sit with it, give it a bit of distance. Nope, who am I kidding? I've given it some distance. I absolutely hate it. This one is going to have to go too. Experimentation means not everything works. I'm going to park this idea for now. Otherwise, if I keep trying it, I know I'm just going to force it and I'm going to completely hate the idea, not just the paintings. Who knows, maybe I'll revisit the theme at some point. Good thing is that meanwhile, I generated a couple of new ideas. Now these came again through my creative thinking exercises. I've shared my creative thinking exercises in recent videos, and I'm thinking about trying a few where I film myself doing them live without editing. That should be interesting, because some of them go very wrong. If you're interested in experimentation, not just in art, but in marketing ideas, plus a generous helping of nerdiness on the side, then please subscribe. Oh yeah, PS. Slightly ironic, isn't it, that I'm turning back on No Turning Back.